Warning, this content may be disturbing to some audiences. Subscribe, if you dare. I've also ordered bras and 3 gallons of almond milk off Amazon. I'm not allowed to have my phone near my bed anymore. Hey everybody, welcome to ANECDOSED. People ask Reddit. Hey, Reddit, those of you with partners who talk in their sleep, what is the creepiest / weirdest / or most random thing they've said? Number 1. My wife once in the middle of a dead sleep just did like a possessed scream or yell. It was from quiet to loud. Kind of like ah. And then she started snoring immediately after. I didn't go back to sleep for a while. Number 2. The money is hidden off the road by the Indian reservation. I tried to get her to talk more but she mumbled something I couldn't understand and went back to sleep. She doesn't remember her dreams after she wakes up, so it's this mystery of whether or not she hid money in the desert. Number 3. I have 2 great ones. I stayed up late and my husband was asleep in bed. We had creaky wood floors, so I was walking slowly into the bedroom trying not to make too much noise. I stepped on a creaky spot, and my husband shifted in bed and then said, in a very cheeky AMD smiling tone, "I have a machine that will shoot you. If you move around, it'll shoot you right now." Then he was back to being dead asleep. The second one was when I was reading in bed, husband turned to snuggle into me and then this conversation, him, in a cutesy, flirty tone, "Coupons." Me, "Coupons?" Him, "Yeah, coupons." Number 4. I'm a sleep talker and walker. One night my husband woke me up because my sister was calling him in the middle of the night. I was very worried and asked her what was wrong. She was practically in tears and managed to squeak out, "Thank God you're okay." I was so scared. I guess in my sleep I had called her and mumbled, then set my phone down next to my speaker which was playing the audiobook that had fallen asleep to. What she heard was me whispering, then a strange man talking. She thought I had been kidnapped. She texted and called me, and when I didn't answer she called my husband to see if I was okay. He was confused and tried to assure her I was sleeping peacefully in bed. I've also ordered bras and 3 gallons of almond milk off Amazon. I'm not allowed to have my phone near my bed anymore. Number 5. My roommate sleep talks almost every night, and I once walked in on him sobbing. Full on bawling. I asked if he was good and he said in the calmest voice, "Yeah, sure, I just wanted to see it to the end." He doesn't remember it one bit. The runner-up was when he burst into laughter and then said, "Why did none you try to chop my head off just then?" Number 6. My ex used to talk in his sleep and kind of sleepwalk too. It was pretty funny. My favorite was when I woke up to him holding my coat to the door, dropping it, and putting it back to the door. Not like, trying to hang it on the door, just like, holding it to the door and dropping it repeatedly. I asked him, "Ooh, what are you doing?" He gave me a funny look and crept into the bathroom slowly, peeked around, looked at me in bed, and asked, "Are you in there?" "In? Where?" "The bathroom." "No, I'm in bed." "Oh. Okay." And he came back to bed. My second favorite was when he shook me awake and told me I'm definitely not gonna do it. "Do what?" "Yeah, I'm just feeling way too lazy and unmotivated right now." "No shit, dude, you're asleep." Number 7. So one night at summer camp, we were staying up late hanging out, but a couple guys went to bed early. So around 1 a.m. one of them starts screaming at us about taking his blanket, and how he was gonna kick the shit out of all of us if we didn't give it back. He didn't have a blanket, it was the middle of the summer. So we grabbed a towel and threw it over him, and he mumbles, "That's what I thought," and goes quiet. Later on, the same guy just absolutely snaps upright, "I gotta piss," and limbs down off the top bunk, still shut. We were staying quiet because we realized he was still asleep, nobody wanted to be the one to wake him up. So he goes to the bathroom, and he takes a piss, flushes, and then wham mother effer. He apparently went into one of the stalls, and the door shut behind him. So when he turned around to leave, still asleep, he walked straight into the stall door. He didn't wake up. Just strolled back into the room, climbed into bed, and pulled the towel over his legs, and bent at the waist and lay down like unfolding a hinge. We didn't think we were ever gonna stop laughing that night. Number 8. My little brother, "It's all good guys. I'll be right back." Stands up and walks just outside my room. Pees all over the floor. Me, "What the hell? What are you doing?" Pound, "Just using the bathroom." Me, "You gonna clean that up or flush?" Pound, "Already did." Little brother tries to go back to sleep. Me, "Wake up and clean up your pee." Pound, "What pee?" Number 9. My partner used to regularly talk in her sleep. Creepiest. It's late at night, after midnight, but I'm not entirely sure how late. I've not fallen asleep, but I turn over to try get comfy and see her looking straight at me and she says, "Did you see it move?" I promptly panicked and had to turn the light on, to which I get a muffled groan of displeasure from my darling girlfriend who has slept through this entire thing. Funniest. Hard to decide between, why does he get XP for it? It's only a effing rock, and why is there a dead pterodactyl in the living room? I never did find out the answers to both those questions. I asked her. The XP dream was apparently Skyrim related, it was pre-ARK even coming out I think, and she's never played it. Still none the wiser on deceased pterodactyls. Number 10. My dad had one incident where he was sleepwalking and talking that my mom laughed herself into tears every time she told it. This is also the story where I found out my parents sleep naked. I was 12 the first time I heard it. Anyway, my dad jumped out of bed in the middle of the night and grabbed the top sheet off of the bed, said in a very stern voice, "Oh no you don't," as he ran naked as an egg, quoting my mother, into the bathroom and proceeded to shove the sheet down the toilet. He returned to the bed triumphant and woke up as he got into bed and tried to pull up the sheet he had just forced into the toilet. My mom was laughing and crying at this point, and he was just really confused. Number 11. I'm sitting in bed, scrolling through Reddit, my wife is asleep next to me. This exchange ensues. Wife pushes me to get my attention. Me, what? Wife, I want a Crunchwrap Supreme. Me, I'm not going to Taco Bell right now. It's after midnight. Wife, but we're already here. Me, what? Wife, we're already at Taco Bell, see there's the chihuahua that says yo quiero Taco Bell. Me, we're in bed. Wife, starting to get irritated, yes, because we took the bed. Me, we took the bed. Wife, yes. Me, and how did we do that? Wife, are you telling me you don't know how to drive a bed? Number 12. I pulled a pellet gun on my dad while sleepwalking, to pay him back a nickel that I apparently owed him. Absolutely insisted that he take the money too. Looking back on it, I can somewhat figure out how it all transpired. I got into Doom at the time, played it for hours on end. I also got a new handgun style pellet gun, which I kept in my room. I have no idea why I owed my dad a nickel though. Fortunately, he took the whole thing in stride, basically disarmed me, took the nickel, turned me around and sent me back to bed. Number 13. SO, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. While sitting bolt ass upright in bed. Me, WTF? Jesus Christ, what are you doing? SO, ha ha ha. Me, are you effing asleep? SO, no. Ha 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 ha. Me, yes you are, why are you laughing like that? SO, can't tell. We did it. Me, did what? SO, nope. Ha ha ha. We got Chris a present. Me : we got him a present, but you won't tell me what it is? SO, ha 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 ha. Me, okay, you need to stop and go back to bed. So, ha ha. Flame retarded Pokemon. Ha. And then he went back to sleep. Number 14. Him, it's been 4 years and people still care. Me, care about what? Him, the crash. Me, what crash? Train, car. Him, computer. He said the last part rather angrily. If I questioned him again, he'd say I'm trying to sleep. Oh, and one time, I woke up in stomach pain. I've had some stomach issues and I know when it's urgent. I woke him up to warn him I might need to go to the ER. Me, baby, my stomach hurts. Really badly. Him, oh no, hold on me. Then just do the. Then he rolled to his side and said, in this life, sometimes we just do what the. Me, baby, come on. My stomach really hurts, I might need to go to the ER. Him, oh no, hold on to me. It's okay, we just gotta tell them to turn it down, and we can leave. Me, shaking his shoulder this time, baby, my stomach really hurts. Him, oh no, hold on to me. This time he was awake and didn't remember the first 2 times. Number 15. I have such a list here. My husband constantly thinks he is choking while he sleeps. I once woke up to him straddling me, holding his hands to his throat and making the most god-awful gurgling noise. But sometimes he's also very polite, like thanking his guests for the splendid pie and complimenting the party. One more, he once got up, looked out the window and said, I thought this was going to be a clean revolution. It's turned out to be quite a dirty one, then pets our cat. Number 16. About 10 years ago, I had just started dating this girl I'd had a massive crush on. We were fresh out of high school, and her parents went out of town for a weekend. I was going to finally sleep in her bed with her, and I was amped. I had a bit of trouble sleeping in a new place, so I was awake after she'd already knocked out. I tried to keep my eyes closed and let sleep come. Just as I started to drift off, I heard a sound like scratching on wood, quickly and getting faster. I opened my eyes and oriented myself again. It wasn't scratching. It was whispering. And it was getting louder. My girlfriend was rapidly whispering, "She is the devil in disguise, she is the devil in disguise." I turned my head to look at her, and her eyes were wide open, looking directly at me, but glossed over, like she was looking through me. The whispering continued until she stopped mid-sentence. "She is the devil in disguise, she is the dev, he can't help you." She closed her eyes and went rolled over, leaving me with a very what the F feeling. I asked her about it in the morning, and she said she used to talk in her sleep a lot as a kid. I still have no idea if she was messing with me or if she just had odd sleep habits. Number 17. One time I was sleeping over at her place. We had only been together for a month at this point, and she randomly sprung up, ran over to the window by the bed, lifted up one of the blinds, looked out and whispered, "They are coming, we need to go," then laid back down and was immediately snoring again. This was at 2 a.m. mind you, and I couldn't sleep the rest of the night. Number 18. My ex used to sometimes talk in her sleep, and one night I was up really late, and was high just watching TV, and I heard her say, very clearly to me, "Let's get McDonald's." I thought to myself that it was a great idea, so I got up and started getting dressed. After I was done, I went back to wake her and she was out. I shook her a couple of times and said, "Let's go, I'm ready." She finally woke up and said, "What? No, it's late to go to bed." I was so disappointed because I totally thought she wanted to go and I was too high to drive, so I had to get undressed again and go back to bed. Looking back, I totally should have known that was just her talking in her sleep, but I was so high I did not want to accept that as the reality and chose to believe I was going to get some McDonald's. Number 19. One time my fiancé sat bolt upright and asked me about the child who built a wall, and when I asked for clarification he angrily insisted the one we watch in this house. When I pointed out that there are no kids in the house, he went, "Not right now." I made a confused noise and he groaned and laid back down. So I guess I have to keep an eye out for a child who builds walls in our house. Another time he was snoring, and I gently tried to get him to stop. He said, in the most condescending and awake voice, "I wasn't snoring, I don't know what you're hearing," and went totally quiet. No memory of the event in the morning. I love him and he causes me such pain. Make sure to share your personal story in the comments below and have the opportunity to be featured in a future video. Also, if you like these topics, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button to continue seeing more content like this every day. See you next time.